not that far. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you still hear
Yes,
me? Okay, perfect.
airplane and you. I got it.
Yeah, it's I'm near BWI, like maybe 10-15 minutes away, so really close.
Are you serious? I grew up BWI is my home airport. Yeah, I'm from Silver Spring, Maryland.
Yo, that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Are you in Baltimore?
Yep, I am. My wife's from Baltimore, so
Nice.
huh,
Very cool.
yeah, there's a lot of Asians down there, Silver Spring, ton that
Yep.
I know.
Good school district. That's what happens when you have a good school district. All the Asians move in.
It's like that in like Columbia over here in Howard County. That's where I go
Yeah,
a lot too.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
cool. But thank you for hopping on. This is part of my Global Soul series that I've been doing with as part of the API plus for small business owners. So we're really doing this for just in a global sense, really bringing the barefoot shoe community into one area where typically, not a lot of American or Pacific Islanders are into barefoot shoes or have been. So it's just kind of giving us a spotlight to see, like how culture plays an important role into our lives and whatnot. So I appreciate you for being on here. So first of all,
Yeah, thanks for having me.
okay. So knowing that knowing that you're from Maryland, I'm Ian, host of the Stretch to Go podcast. I have Grace Chen. She is co-founder of Pines Footwear, based in Maine. Correct?
Mhm. Yep.
Okay. So, Grace, welcome to the Global Soul Series.
Thank you for having me, Ian.
Okay. I know. So I know you don't know me. I only found out about you as far as Pines Footwear and you and Ryan's brand as far as these anatomical court shoes. Briefly introduce who is Pines Footwear?
Yeah, we are a new brand that is building shoes for minimalist shoes for athletes who want to perform at a really high level while not sacrificing on foot health.
And then as far as the whole like minimalist footwear, when did you get started?
Boy, let's see. The history of this actually starts with like I played volleyball was my sport and I played tennis growing up and I was always twisting my ankles and my husband played a lot of basketball, soccer, track, whatever and was always twisting his ankles. And then at some point it just got so bad for him with plantar fasciitis and all this kind of stuff that he was like I got to change something. So he discovered barefoot shoes, gave it a try and did a lot more like foot health exercises, started researching a lot and was like this is the way. So I would say about 10 years ago then he converted all of us to a minimalist only shoe family. So I've been only pretty much only wearing minimalist shoes for a long time now, maybe 8 to 10 years, 8 years, something like that. And then we have two little kids. They are also three-season sports kids, right? Soccer, basketball, tennis, pickleball, swim, everything. And their feet are wide and they can't fit into any cleats, or basketball shoes. So we had been looking for shoes for like my daughter to wear for basketball. And so we put her in Vivos and Zeros, like the classic minimalist shoes, but they weren't really doing the trick because they're made for like walking around or trail running or running. They're not made for like hard lateral cut movement, jumping, landing, that kind of unnatural athletic movement.
Hmm.
So we were like, we got to do this. We've been working on this for a year and a half now, a year, almost two.
Okay. And you guys are going to be there next week at the Anya Barefoot Shoe Expo. So I'm
Yeah,
excited
it'll
to
be
meet
our
you guys in
first
person.
expo and we'll have some shoes to show.
Perfect. All right. So as part of the Global Soul series, I do a rapid fire questions where well, for the global audience, we want to know really quickly, like I said, who you are, what's your, philosophy, bring your thought processes. So these questions are it could be short answer, it could be one word, but we're just going to shoot the shots. Ready?
Got it. Go.
All right. Hardest moment building the business.
When we were supposed to receive final prototypes and they weren't good enough and we had to keep going.
And then as far as is foot health viewed differently in your, I guess, background in your culture. So you being Chinese background, is that viewed differently or is it the same as like,
Then
you and
like a
Ryan's?
classic American culture, yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Like since I was a little kid, all the aunties and my mom and parents are always talking about their feet and like how the meridians start at your feet and your whole like body meridian system, your whole chi
Gee.
system. Yeah, and so they were constantly, like, massaging their feet. They got these special tools that look like torture tools, like, rubbing their feet and everything, and it was all about, like, keeping your feet highly active and engaged.
And then, of course, how has your culture background influenced the brand Pines Footwear?
Well, I mean, I think I spend a lot of time barefoot because we're Chinese, we don't wear shoes inside the house. But I do think, it's less about my cultural background than sort of believing in, like, whole body health and longevity, which I think
Mhm.
is definitely sort of a Chinese thing.
Sure. One word to describe Pines Footwear.
Kinetic.
Ooh, okay. Um, what's one thing someone can do today to better their foot health?
I mean, other than being barefoot, which I'm not like, let's not use that as my answer because this is a barefoot series. I would say poke and prod your feet. Wake it up, like do stuff to it. Stretch it, jam some stuff in there, rub it. Poke and prod. 3 words.
Okay. And then a dream collab for Pines Footwear.
Dream collab. I guess it would be too obvious to be like, I wish we could be working with Carlos Alcaraz or like Coco Golf, or like some hot NBA player. So what I'd actually say is that I'd rather collab with someone kind of from a younger generation who's coming up, who's going to be the next Carlos Alcaraz or Anna Waters in pickleball. There's this young guy named Tama Shimabukuro, I think that's how you pronounce it,
In
who
Hawaii. He's from
just
Hawaii.
I
Yeah.
think he might be.
Yeah.
Are
He's
you
from Hawaii.
following him?
Yeah. He's a pickleball player. Yeah.
Yes, and he is 15 years old, and he just made it to the quarterfinals in the last PPA tournament, and he's not, like, huge yet. I mean, maybe he'll flame out, you never know, but he seems like an up-and-comer, and, like, that level of person, that level of kid, actually, like, coming up teen, going into college, and maybe a college player who isn't there yet, but, like, still is, like, but maybe is more into the minimalist philosophy because it's a newer thing, the minimalist like whole barefoot ethos, but is
Hmm.
coming up. I feel like that's really exciting, the new generation. So it'd be cool to work with Tama. If you know
Yeah.
him, you got an 808 number, Ian. I saw that. So if you know him, hook me up.
I got you. I'll work my connections. I got you. All right. So talking about pickleball, I play pickleball too, but pickleball, tennis, or paddle, which one would you choose to play all day, every day?
Pickleball. That's my sport. But
Okay.
actually, pickleball now, if I was younger, tennis, because I used to be super into tennis.
Fair enough. For pickleball, outdoor, indoor.
Okay. Outdoor because I like the sun.
Okay. Oh, so that's your answer. Outdoor. Okay. Because of the
I'd
sun.
say
Yeah.
outdoor because I like the sun, but I've been playing a lot of indoor, and I gotta say it's pretty nice. Like, it's the whole thing is very
Climate
conditioned and
control.
controlled. The wind, the sun, whatever.
Sure. Yeah. And then last but not least, where can people find you guys on social, website, email? How can they interact? Get to know Pines Footwear. Stay updated for when the shoes gets released this summer.
Yeah, check out our website, www.pinesfootwear.com, and join our mailing list or follow us on Instagram. That's where we're posting most of our social content right now at Pines Footwear. Yeah, and
And
hopefully see people in Chicago.
okay. And then when's the launch?
Okay, currently scheduled for late August, early September, we should be in stock. So we're in commercialization right now. You wanna see it? You wanna see
Yes,
the
let's do
shoes?
it. Let's do it. Yeah, you already have it.
Okay, so these are men's. This is the first colorway. It's still even got its tag
Whoa.
on it. This is what we call Arctic Flame, right? Like highly durable, but highly flexible outsole that can give you a lot of grip, but like still flexible and not gonna burn out, right? Like in 3 wears or something. This is our white, call back to a classic court shoe, with the pop of green. And this is our Onyx Ecto black with Volt color, like a Volt pop.
Yes, yes, that's nice.
Yeah,
I think out of those three, I think I'll do the first one. I think that colorway kind of is the Arctic. That one's fresh. Yeah.
yeah, this one's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, we did a little bit of a vote situation and people were like, most into these 2 colors, as was
Mhm.
I originally, but since we've got these latest samples and I've been wearing the black around, I'm like, "I don't know anymore," you know?
Okay.
Verdict's jury's still out.
Cool. Well, I'm excited to meet you and Ryan there, and of course, test out the shoes, and of course, continue to work with you guys hopefully in the future. But thanks for hopping on, and yeah, we'll see you next week.
Alright, see you next week. Thanks, Ian.